Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heavy Metal Devils. So, could we be getting a here we go on two targets very, very soon? Let's find out. We've got a possible here we go coming soon with Cucurella and maybe Amrabat. So, just before we get into that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, let's go. So, apparently, we have agreed personal terms with Cucurella. I think as of this morning, no big deal. It seems like personal terms are consistently getting done ahead of the deal, and I guess that's fine. I mean, it's against the law, but whatever. Anyway, personal terms with Cucurella agreed, and now this is our sole target for left back we are looking at. I'm hearing reports of a £3 million loan offer right now, loan fee going through. I think that might go up to anywhere between £4 and £7 million. That I think might be also including his wages as well. So keep an eye on this one. I see this happening. I mean, it has to happen, I guess, by in the next 48 hours. But I think this will happen maybe tonight, if not tomorrow, at the latest in the afternoon, guys. Marc Cucurella looks to be coming to Manchester United, and I'm not. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. He worked well at Brighton, but they were more playing like a back three with wing backs. We don't really play like that, a completely different style. A little bit more similar with the back four as Chelsea last year, and he did not have a good year, did not succeed. But the shining light is that no one in Chelsea's team last year succeeded. So who knows? I don't know what we're getting in Marc Cucurella. Let me know what you think down below. It is a very interesting deal, you can say, at the very least. Anyway, Marc Cucurella looks set to join Manchester United. And another potential here we go coming. I think it looks to be happening. We are now talking with Fiorentina about a loan now for Amrabat. He has 1 year left on his contract, and they've put in this loan with an obligation to buy, but that would have to be by, I assume, the January period, right? Because you can't have an option with a loan to buy when he has a year left, because he just goes for free next year. So I'm trying to wrap my head around that. I was listening to Mark Ogden talk about that, and I think Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed that we are looking at a loan option for Amrabat. Not Dean Henderson, but Donny van der Beek looks set to leave on loan as well. And I think that's what's kickstarting this Amrabat thing as well. For some reason, I believe Fiorentina turned down, I think, a 17 million euro bid for Amrabat. Or they accepted it. Amrabat turned it down because he wants to come to Manchester United. And apparently we can't afford 17 million euros. So that just lets you know where we're sitting at as a club right now. It's not looking good. So that's why we are trying to go in for a loan. And I think it will happen because Manchester United is the only club he wants to go to. So Fiorentina are negotiating a loan option with an obligation to buy, I assume, in that winter transfer window, where hopefully we have fucking new owners by then, because it's getting really, really painful at the moment. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. It looks like the Gravenberch stuff has gone a bit quiet now, and our two main focuses are Amrabat and Marc Cucurella, which was interesting because Amrabat was actually gone quite cold over the last few weeks, and it looked like we were turning our attention to Gravenberch. And there's been talk about Pierre Højbjerg from Tottenham, and that has been squashed. We are not in for we're not in for Højbjerg at all. I think he's going to cost a bit too much money. I heard that on another news show as well, that is not happening. Right now, we are only looking at Amrabat and Marc Cucurella. So two loan options coming in. It looks like I would expect here we go on Marc Cucurella in the next, I don't know, I would expect it before the Friday deadline, on Thursday, maybe tonight even, and I would expect Amrabat to be more of a deadline day loan deal going, because that's going to take some negotiation. Another rumor that is also being spoken about. Now I've got to just double check the sources on this. Give me 1 second, guys. Apologies. was Scott McTominay to Bayern Munich. And apparently, Bayern Munich have offered 30 million for Scott McTominay, and we have rejected that, asking between 40 and 45 million. That's an absolute joke. You can tell how much this is a joke because I and anybody watching this would take 30 million. I mean, we would take 25 million for Scott McTominay. 30 million, we would bite your hand off. No offense, Scott, but we would. And it's Bayern Munich. Send them there. And maybe we can get a Gravenberch deal going with that as well. But yeah, it was talked about in some lesser publications like SB Nation. Daily Mail did mention something that about Bayern Munich making Scott McTominay their top midfield target. I think that's just paper talk. I don't think that's true at all. This just could be a way to drum up interest in Scott McTominay to see if they can get a 40 to 45 million pound bid from any other club, but I don't see this happening. I think McTominay will stay. I'd like to see him go, but at the moment, our players are dropping like flies, and maybe we need to keep a few of them just at least until January, until maybe we can make some reinforcements there. And on top of that, Maguire is staying as well. It's with this Varane injury, I'm sure that gives Maguire even more hopes that he will be able to play for Manchester United again because, like I just said, our players are dropping. Yeah, that doesn't fill me too much hope. So Maguire looks set to stay, and I would say he might go in January. He's actually, apparently there's rumors of him making the England squad, guys, again. And that will just confirm that I think he's going to stay because why would he need to leave if he's still getting in that squad? He hasn't played a minute of Premier League football this year, and he's still making the squad. Comment below. Let me know what you think about Southgate because to me, he is what's the good term to use? Widge. Anyway, that's the news. Quick news today. Possible here we goes within the next 24 to 36 hours. Yes, I know. Deadline day is in about 48 hours or so on Marc Cucurella and Amrabat. Those two look very, very likely at the moment to join Manchester United. Keep your eyes on that. Let me know what you think about those two signing. And who knows, could Scott McTominay head off to Bayern? Comment below and let us know how stupid they are for rejecting 30 million pounds. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Later.